Howdy folks, this is Jared, Fluty Homestead, and today we're doing something a little different, but we are walking out here to the kind of the edge of the woods, I guess you'd say. And me and Finley took us a hike yesterday, and we found this game trail, and I don't know if it's a bobcat or if it's a fox, but we found its den, and it's in an old coal bank here. And if you don't know what a coal bank is, that's just a place back years ago they dug into the bank, dug coal out. And this one here is one that my great-grandpa done back in probably the late 30s. And the front had caved in, but there's a hole about big as a basketball that whatever it is going down the inside of. You know, that'd be a good place to live. I'm sure it's at least 50-some degrees down in that coal mine, because you know the ground, just like a cellar, it stays a lot warmer. So we've got a trail camera here. We're gonna put that trail camera up on the trail, and we're gonna leave it for a few days and see what's coming and going. Okay, right here is two coal mines side by side, and you can't really tell much about them because the fronts have all caved in a lot, you know. But I'll walk up here a little closer. This one is not the one we seen. This one here, I actually dug out the front of it with an excavator once to look inside of it. And it's caved in a little bit more since then. You can see there that slid back in. But maybe someday I'll dig it back out again. But it goes back in the ground about 50 foot, I would say. And this one here, you could still see the old wood timbers standing where they've cribbed it up, you know, to try to hold the top in. And you can feel that air coming out of there. And let's see, you can't see it from the camera, but I can see one timber there. Maybe we'll clean this out better one day and look in there a little more. I'd love to have something kind of some kind of camera I could take back in there. I'd probably be scared to go in there myself, but it'd be cool to see. We'll go around this little bank here, and I'll show you the little trail here where whatever it is has been going in and out. Okay, let me turn my camera around now. It's hard to make them out right now because the snow's been kind of melting. But there's been a good trail right through here, and it was even better a day or two ago. But it went right up around that bank, and it was the best trail was right here, but me and Finley kind of stepped on the tracks. And right here is another face of a coal mine, and of course the front has slid in. And I don't know if the whole mine is caved in any or just the front, but we might dig it out someday and check it out. But I'm going to just walk you up here just a little, just to show you the little hole that's going in. And I think it's a bobcat. Look at all that dirty paw, or I guess you'd call them paw prints, but those little dirty tracks coming out of that. You can see there that hole goes down. Definitely been traveling it a lot. And I can see down in there maybe 3 feet, and then it kind of turns back under the face of that rock. So I'd say once you get down in there, you know, it's probably 4 or 5 feet tall, and probably 50 foot deep. When I dug that other coal mine out years ago, when I dug it out years ago, me and my grandpa used a little excavator. You could see back in there all the way to the back, and it looked like it curved and joined this one. And my grandpa said that a lot of times they would, to go back a little deeper, they would dig across to each other. That way you have air circulation. Because, you know, air is very important in a mine. So we're going to put this camera on this trail now. Okay, right there's our hole. You can see he's got a little trail, goes up the hill too. And we put our trail camera right here on this little tree, looking towards it. So we should be able to see whatever it is. We should be able to get it on camera coming in and out. And I'm thinking it's a bobcat. Could be a fox, I guess. Not a coyote. Don't look like coyote tracks. And the hole's pretty small. And we'll just have to see. I'm gonna give it maybe, I don't know, I might give it 2 days before I come back. Hope all of y'all been staying warm and enjoying all this snow. We've had a ton of snow and we've missed a month of school. So it's been fun, but we're ready to get back to a normal routine. You can see behind me, we still got a lot of snow. And it's been above freezing all day today, but just gonna take a while to melt off. This side of the mountain, the opposite side of me, it's already melted off good. The sun shines there every day, but I'm kind of on the cold side. You can kind of see behind me, there's this little trail that I made with the tractor. And this is if you remember when I got stuck down in the holler on the tractor, that's where it happened, down in here. The deer and whatever it is living in this coal bank has been wearing a trail out down towards the creek, and we followed it all the way up in the holler. So I'm sure he's got a little routine he does. A lot easier to track something in the snow. There's a variety of tracks here. I see deer tracks. That bigger one there is probably a dog or a coyote. And I'm sure there's coon. I can't really tell now. Everything's kind of getting squished down, melting. But you can see they go down right through there. I wish I'd have caught all this when the snow was fresh and the tracks were fresher. We could have been able to tell more about it. Well, this little video ain't gonna be real long, but I just thought that would be interesting to get us a camera set up, and then we'll post again once we see what we've got living here. This ain't real far from my house at all, right down my driveway in the edge of the woods. So once we figure out what it is, we'll figure out if we need to start doing some trapping right here or not. So I'm sure we have plenty of predators on the prowl. Appreciate y'all watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hope you have a very blessed day.